guys, welcome back to my channel. So I did just already film this, but towards the end of the video I didn't really focus my camera, so that just like put a dampen on the video, so film this again, but that's alright. So for this video, if you are new to my channel, first of all, hello. Second of all, then lately I have been getting into doing story times, whether it's past tense from high school days, because that's where the peak of the story times come from, or probably even some occurrences that have happened around the house. Australia has a very limited supply of hauntings, but I guess it can happen anywhere in the world, America or Australia, it doesn't really matter, because obviously spirits do travel, duh. There was once a spirit living in this house from way back, pretty much just after the house was built. But according to my mum's friends, she managed to clear the spirit out using some sort of Reiki method, which is a spiritual healing. Went by the name Mrs. Ferguson. We never actually knew her given name. We knew of her husband's name, Bob Ferguson, but we just never knew about the wife's name. Anyway, she died sometime, and then the husband had to sell the house, and a couple of owners later, here we are now. So even though she has been cleared out, I have been noticing a bunch of other strange activities around the house, some of which include clusters of my makeup products falling off my makeup desk, but going to browse to see what might have fallen, yet not seeing anything out of place. Dishes falling off center, but knowing full well that they were perfectly placed, because I was the last one that night to have my dinner, so I was the last one to hand my plate into the kitchen. I knew specifically how the plate was sitting, and then I just felt like a bit of a racket in the kitchen. So even though I do have my window open and the breeze does come in and open and close my door, at some stage my door had nudged itself open a little bit, but then officially opened. My cat wasn't coming in or anything, he was already outside. But this instance, however, when I was laying in bed, it was about 3:50 or so in the morning, because my cat always bounces around on my my bedside table / window area, just browsing the outside world, sitting there for a little while, and then eventually he'll make up his mind to go outside. Obviously in a moment, well not obviously, but I will show you in just a moment what my window looks like. Nothing like out of the movies. Very boring window. It's the ones that you have to lift up. About 3:50 in the morning, I was facing the wall when I could hear my cat taking a stretch up on the window and just sitting there a little bit and sort of scratching at it with his claws, as cats use anything as cat scratches, except for actual cat scratches. Eventually though, when I rolled over just to see what he was doing, he then leapt out of the window. Well, about 10 or so minutes had passed. It was then about 4:46, so probably a bit more closer to 20 minutes later, maybe, but it's definitely around 4:46 because I had checked my phone at this time. I then rolled over mid-sleep, and when my leg was still bent, but I went to stretch my left leg out to closer to the edge of the mattress, and I heard the same mocking tone of my cat leaning up against the window, like a bit of a firm weight, but as quietly as it could. Not that it was very quiet because it woke me up, but as quietly as it could. But it just made the noise, like what caused the noise, in the midst of probably didn't really hear that, but if you did, kind of like a thump against the window, and then followed by a little bit of scratching sounds, like in the midst of the thump noise. I think it was my cat again. Maybe he came back in, was sitting there for a little while, scratching at the window again, and then leaping out. When I went to look, my cat was not there at all. So something scratched my window and it thumped on it to begin with, but then in the midst of this thumping, I then scratched at it and nothing was there. So anyway, let me just show you what my window looks like. So there is my window, as you can see. Let me just focus. So as you can see, my window is open, and it's only because even though we're not in summer anymore, that it allow fresh air to roll through anymore to cool the room down. That's the amazing thing about autumn and spring. You don't have to worry about the overheating days, your camera overheating, the SD card getting corrupted. Irrelevant. The window is open, so that is the reason why my door opens and closes a lot. But I'll leave it open so that my cat can come in and out whenever he pleases. So I honestly have no idea how to explain this. So there's random black things in my hair. So I have absolutely no idea how to describe this thumping noise in the window when there's no logical explanation for it, and it definitely would not be the wind. I mean, this house is decently old, but it's not like to the point where the wind can, you know, rattle against the window. I mean, really strong winds, yes, but where I live, we do not get a total of hurricanes and stuff like that. We did once have an earthquake, and Mum figured that we did because our washing machine, dryer, sorry, was going a bit crazy, and by the time she actually realised, she never actually switched it on, but completely irrelevant. So I chucked that out there. So I don't know how the hell to explain this thump against the window with the bits of scratching sounds. It's not like anything would be trying to get in because the window is open. So relatively short video, but I do hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. And again, if you are new here, I am getting into videos like this. I do love the paranormal, but we are hoping to eventually start trying to move, and obviously we don't want the new tenants or residents, whatever you want to call it, to put up with anything that's in the house. I mean, I'm the only one who's been so far most susceptible to it all. You know, obviously I do tell my mum about this sort of stuff, I do tell my sister, but my sister shit scared of the paranormal, unless it's special effects. I absolutely love the paranormal side of the world, because I definitely believe that there's a lot more to this world than what meets the eye. Anyway, so thank you all so much for watching this video. I do hope you enjoyed it, and I shall see you all for my future videos.